It's always a good Sunday when the Cowboys ain't playing. Woo! Oh, shit. What's cracking with you, YouTube? It's your man, King Howie. Back with another video. And let's get into it. Packers win 20-15 at home against the Washington Redskins. Kind of a struggle game, but you know, when every opponent is going to play you different. We had like 4 or 5 sacks on the game defense. What else? Aaron Jones showed up, had a big day running the ball. I wish we would get Jamal Williams more involved in his running attack. I think he's very talented, and it'd be an advantage for Matt LaFleur to use those two guys as much as possible in his offense. You know, Jamal Williams can catch the ball. He's proven that. Oh yeah, we did some shopping today. You know, after the game, hung out with the homeboys and shit at the bar, whatever. Watched the games. The receiving core has to get better. That's one thing I did notice. Still kind of crappy on third downs on both sides of the ball, on the defensive side of the ball and on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, we got to get 3 and outs, man. We can't just keep giving up big plays, 3rd and 12, and then limpy ass Dwayne Haskins is just throwing for a first down on one leg. We can't seem to escape Adrian Peterson. We just can't escape him for a season. Every season it just seems like we keep playing Adrian Peterson, and he just keep on doing what he's always been doing to the Packers. Running for yards, muscling us across the damn field. You got to take about 6 or 7 or 8 dudes to try to take Adrian Peterson down. If you take the man's legs away from him, he can't go anywhere. He can't go anywhere. Adrian Peterson did have a fumble, but you know, they recovered the ball. That's another thing too. We had a lot of missed opportunities on recovering fumbles. I think we got an interception. All in all, man, a win is a win, man. I mean, sometimes, like Aaron Rodgers said in the press conference, sometimes you're going to win ugly, but as long as you come out with the W, that's all that matters. I mean, look at Patrick Mahomes today against the Patriots. He didn't have a great game. He didn't have a great game at all. That defense showed up, had to take care of business for him. You know, sometimes it's going to be like that, man. I hope I'm going to the right beach. Said to go to Seal Beach. Oh, I think I'm in Huntington Beach. I might be lost. Hopefully I'm not. Dang, I got off on the wrong exit too. Got off on the wrong exit. I know I did. Gotta get back on the freeway. Gotta get back on the freeway. But yeah. Play calling has to get better, man. I mean, just after watching the San Francisco 49ers beat the Saints, I thought the Saints was gonna win this game, but I guess they gotta win. I'm gonna do my playoff prediction. I'm not gonna do it right now, but I'm gonna do my playoff prediction. Y'all probably get it tomorrow. But interesting game. So many points to be scored. One thing I did learn from that game is that both defenses on these teams was just giving up way too many points. But this was a a great game. Looked like the NFC Championship to me. That's what it looked like to me. I think the Niners could go to the NFC Championship against the Saints back in the Mercedes Superdome in New Orleans, because that's where it's going to be at. And I think the next time they play there, I think Sean Payton won't make mistakes trying to go for it on fourth down. I mean, sometimes you just gotta punt the ball, man. You gotta punt the ball. You stressing out your defense when you're making them kind of mistakes. I'm pretty sure he addressed that in the locker room after the game. Like, man, sometimes it's just not worth it. You know what I'm saying? To be going for it on 4th and 1, 4th and 2, and you're not converting it. Or if you do convert to 4th and 2, it gotta end in points. You can't leave points on the field if you get 4th and 2s and 4th and 1s, and then when you don't convert them, you shoot yourself in the foot, basically turning the ball over right back to the team that you just tried to stop from scoring. But other than that, that I'll save the rest of that for my NFC playoff prediction. But we 10-3. I thought Aaron Rodgers would have a better game than what he had, but just looking at the type of defense the Redskins, they got a pretty good defense. I think a lot of their issues is on the offensive side of the ball. Darius Geis got injured in the game. I think if he would have stayed in the game, they probably would have ran for a lot more yards against the Packers. I can't wait till we get rid of Jimmy Graham. Robert Tonyan, good sighting from him. Oh, before I end this video, we did pick up some players. We picked up old Patriots offensive lineman, and I think we picked up another running back. Special teams been looking pretty good for the last 2 weeks. Come on, man. For the last 2 weeks, the special teams look pretty good. It's good to see JK-47 back to kicking the ball like he's supposed to, because for a while he was looking like JK Southwest Airlines, JK Spirit Airlines. That's what he was looking like for the last couple of weeks. Prior to the last 2 weeks we played, against the Eagles and the Redskins. But now that those two pussy ass games are out the way, now is the time for this team to show the hell up. They have to show the hell up next week at home in Lambeau against one of your biggest division rivals in the division, the Chicago Bears, who have won 3 games in a row after the NFL had to coddle pussy-ass Mitch Trubisky to get an easy-ass win to the Lions, where the week before, Matt Stafford threw the ball 41 times and over 400 yards and 4 touchdowns, but then all of a sudden, he got a back injury. He got a fractured back and messed up ribs. That's why your asses got fined, Lions. That's why y'all lost today. I don't know what the hell y'all thought y'all was doing. I'm going to have to pull over right quick so I know exactly where the hell I'm going, because I don't know where I'm going. And I'm trying to do a video, and I'm driving. All this illegal shit going on right now with me. Let me pull over in this pussy-ass parking lot. Finish this vid. But yeah, Lions, shame on y'all. Shame on y'all to help Mitchell pussy-ass Trubisky get a win against y'all, just to help the Bears get in the playoff hunt. And I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm concerned about the Bears. I am concerned about the Bears, man. I think they probably gonna be one of the teams that get hot, man. I think they gonna wind up getting hot. Think they want? I think they're going to the team they always talk about. Oh, it's a team that's going to get hot and start winning. I think it's going to be the Chicago Bears, man. And we got to have our shit tighten up, man, come next week. Because if we don't, that division is going to get a little dicey, knowing the fact that the Bears have beat the Vikings. So the Vikings are in a predicament themselves. You know, they got to play us again. We got to go to our last 2 games on the road. We got to go to Minnesota. And it's gonna be tough to win there. It's gonna be real tough to win there. But that is I think that's the either a Sunday night game or a Monday night game. I'm not sure. And we know allegedly how Kirk Cousins plays in primetime games. So this team gonna have to clean up a lot of the bullshit they've been getting away with, because a lot of these teams are already in playoff mode, and we can't be coming out there, you know, playing the way we've been playing, just barely getting by teams like we have been the last couple of weeks and, you know, the previous weeks before to get us to where we are now. Like I said, I think this team is still soft. But I'm going to support their soft ass. I'm going to support the Packers' soft ass because that's the team that I root for. But all in all, a sense of urgency needs to start building up around this team in the locker room. You know, Zadarius got cleated in the game. Thought he was going to be injured, but he's fine. He's going to be good to go. This team just, man, they're going to have to step it up big time, man. Matt LaFleur, this is where you're going to have to, you know, be smart about the decisions that you're making on the field, man. Like I said, I am not going to criticize you this year, but come around to year number 2, if you start fucking up, oh, you're going to hear it. You're going to hear it from me. You're going to hear it from me loud and clear because we got to take the training wheels off. I still got question marks about this offensive game plan. I mean, as far as passing, yeah, I understand we have undrafted receivers on our team, and you know, Devontae is the only exception to the rule when it comes to, you know, the receiver that we have on the squad. It's Devontae Adams. You know, I've been seeing people making comments talking about we need to go get AB. We not getting AB. Stop it. We not getting Antonio Brown. That's between him and the Patriots and Tom Brady. I'm gonna leave that where he got it at. These receivers just got to step up. That's just what it is. I mean, G-Mo made a hell of a catch, and then we had a scary moment. Luckily, his knee was down, but he fumbled the damn ball. Like, we can't be having those, like, that kind of shit can't be flying going into the postseason, man. And y'all gonna see my NFC prediction shit. I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop the video tomorrow. Y'all gonna see that shit. But as of right now, man, it's just good to be on the winning side of the games. It's just good to be in the winner's bracket. You know what I mean? 2 years, 2 horrible years, down years for Aaron Rodgers. And as much as I hate to say it, man, he's on a decline. I see it every snap. It's just, you know, it's kind of like, I mean, it's hard to tell. I'm going to just say that. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell if he's on a decline or not, because it kind of looks like he's trying to figure out this damn offense still. Like I said, man, the Kyle Shanahan offense and Sean McVay offense, man, it's a risky offense to be playing with. You know, it's designed for turnovers. And as you've seen in the game, Jimmy G threw an interception. It wasn't his fault, but still, though, the Kyle Shanahan offense is just designed for turnovers. When he had it with when he had it with Matty Ice, turning the ball over. Over there with the Redskins, turning the ball over. You have to have a smart quarterback to operate that offense, man. It's too complex. It's too complex. Just watching Aaron Rodgers today, the receivers and the quarterback have to be on sync when you're doing pass plays. When you're doing pass plays out of this offense, that's why Cooper Kupp looks good some games, because he's in sync with Jared Goff. It's in sync. That's why Julio Jones looked good in some games, because they were in sync. It's a complex offense, man. I mean, as far as running the ball, I love the offense as far as running the ball. I think it is some brilliant run schemes out of this offense that, just wow. Great running attack out of this offense. But as far as passing, now you see why Aaron Rodgers be throwing the ball away. You see why? Because the receivers are not in sync, to where he got to go to the scramble drill to try to find somebody open. But, we're going to save all of that. Trying to explain this shit on another day, because I don't have the energy for it right now. But, hey, we 10-3. Move on next week, where we have a tough matchup against the Chicago Bears, who are trying to get into the playoffs. Mitchell, I can't even call him Mitch the Bitch. Got to call him by his real name, Mitchell Trubisky. I mean, he had a hell of a 2 weeks, man. Had a hell of a 2 weeks playing against the Lions, and then beating on the sorry-ass Cowboys. But, I got a feeling Mitchell Trubisky is going to be running the ball out of the backfield when he come to Lambeau. And Mike Pettin is going to have his work cut out for him, man. I mean, he slowed this offense down the first game in Chicago. He slowed the offense down, but, it seems like this offense is playing with a sense of urgency. Look like Khalil Mack starting to get moving again. Look like he's starting to get hungry for sacks. So we're going to have to pause. We're going to have to really have our work cut out for us as far as blocking Khalil Mack. I think they get Hakeem Hicks back. Danny Trevathan probably going to be back. Prince Amukamura is probably going to play next week. Them guys are going to be geared up to come and play in Lambeau next week. So we're going to have to be ready for it, man. Offensively and defensively, man. It is what it is. We got 3 division games left. 3 division games left. 3 very, very important games left at the end of the season. And we're going to see what the hell this team is made of. It's your man, King Howie. Appreciate y'all tapping in and chopping it up with your boy with KHTV. I know we 10-3, but it really don't feel like it. That's just me. That's my opinion. I mean, 10-3 looks good, but it doesn't feel like a 10-3 team. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, man, be looking out for the NFC playoff prediction video probably tomorrow. I have to jump on that shit. And go Pack, go, man.